Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel, and yeah, welcome back to a bit more BeamNG for our career series. Um, yeah, so we have brought back our blue truck from Italy. It will be going back there shortly. I just wanted to bring it through, make a couple changes to it that, was bothering me, that I didn't actually like. So what I did is I got rid of the independent rear suspension, and I decided up to put a drag forelink in the rear and go all round coilovers, drag coilovers in the rear, of course. And yeah, I upgraded the frame to a heavy duty frame just for shits and gigs. I am still working on it because I did happen to change the motor from the 4.5 or the 5.5 liter to the 6.9 liter V8. So yeah, that's also currently being worked on. Oh yes, I did also get rid of the bed shell, and yeah, I put a gooseneck in there just to make it look more like what I initially intended for this vehicle, being a daily driver per se. And to be very honest, I actually like it in the coilover setup just that little bit more. I brought the suspension down quite nicely. I feel like that fit is good enough for what it is. Currently making around 300 horsepower. I'm trying to get it to zero point 0.2 PS per kilo. And it is currently a super tanker at 149. Yeah, 2,500 fucking kilograms is much. So you might be wondering, why the hell do I have another D-series frame? Well, in this instance, this will be another episode of Chimera Cars Does Stupid Shit. Or maybe Chimera Cars does something awesome. I haven't quite figured that out yet. But we are going to be building this today. Yeah. I happen to like those guys with what they do with the trucks, and they happen to actually off-road the freaking things, which just adds that cool factor for me. So we are going to be making a six-door 6x6 crawler? Question mark. We are going to be getting straight into that. Alright, guys. We are back. I skipped out all the boring crap that you don't really want to see. The building of the thing, the somewhat testing of the vehicle, just to see that it drives within a block of its making. And yeah, this is what I've come up with. Um, yeah, I actually love building this thing. It actually posed some difficulty, which, isn't always the thing. I'm pretty sure the tires will need inflating because, damn, this thing struggles to get gears. It won't work in high gear. Um, yeah, but this I will probably have to remake in a four-wheel drive version with two less doors. But for now, for this episode, we are going to test this creation. It is officially 120 odd thousand. So if I had to sell this, wait for a while to get a good offer, I'm pretty sure I can maybe get 140 out of it. It all just depends on what the crowd is like. And I thought, where's a better place to test it than the mud drags? Oh, wait. Is this thing... It's definitely twitchy. It's not happy about something. Looks like the wheels are locking up and stuff, which is interesting. So this thing has a crawler case in it, so I'm hoping it should be enough to, you know, do what it needs to. Fucking hell, this thing's getting it. I was not expecting that. Ooh, this thing's spicy. For only 1,200 horsepower, which means this thing has 300 horsepower per axle. That's just off the fly calculations, so don't quote me on that. No, 350 would be too low because that would be 900 around. So yeah, upwards of 350, which I think per axle is not too bad. For these big things though, pretty sure it would need a little bit more power out the motor out of this little, well, big 6.9 litre. But holy crap, can this thing go? Let's take this thing to the deep bog. This is its true test. If it can do this, then it's sorted. I'm not going to do crawler with this thing, not a chance. This thing wouldn't last 2 seconds. Let's tow this back to the road before I pop it. Which I might just have. Yeah, you see, put it in high and it doesn't like it, so it has to be in low. This would fit almost as good into another creator's theme for his career, because it's bloody big. But we all know that's pretty much a parody, so we won't get into that. Yeah, no. I think this thing's demise is just how bloody heavy it is. So, we may have to do part 2 of this thing and absolutely shrink its size. Because I think 5 tons is a bit much for this thing. Damn, is it good. It will off-road. See how it looks from the inside. Let's take it over here, actually. Who needs the exhaust anyway? there, Tom. Big jump. Okay, so I'd say, can it off-road? Yeah. Should you? Nah, not this one. This is definitely a deep mud princess, but just not the setup. I think the reason would be this big bloody thing causing maybe a ton extra weight, but we won't get into that. That shall be... Yeah, Camaro Cars signing that off.